do some chapstick as well. I wasn't fully ready, guys.
Chapstick? I'm starting the show. I'm starting it now.
Bucket, go. Are you practicing?
Welcome to the. I wasn't practicing. I like
time,
it. It's spooky season.
The whole time I thought you were doing count. The whole time I was like, oh, he's doing count. No, you're just practicing for this opener.
Welcome back to the Cove, everyone. This is an
Cove.
internet show, a very special and internet show. This is the super extra spooky Halloween special. That's what everyone has been saying that we should call it.
Yep.
Right?
That's
we've all talked about it. I didn't come up with that just now.
It wasn't just him.
What did I say? Super extra spooky Halloween special?
I think you said
super
scary, extra spooky.
No, you're adding scary. I didn't say
super scary, extra spooky, ghoul infested episode is what you said, I believe.
Okay.
Yep. Or something like that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
There's a special rule today that I want to add, just for fun. I've been doing the because it's that time of year. Anytime you guys want to throw in a corny, evil laugh today, lightning will strike. It's already struck twice, in fact, since I've done.
What does that mean?
No, it's 3 times.
Third time.
It's an editing thing, so you won't really feel the vibe. But just know that you have that power. For this episode, you have that power.
If I do it,
you have that power as well.
So if I go, hee.
No, I don't think that's gonna trigger the lightning. It's gotta be more spooky than that, more spooky season than that.
Yo, or ho ho ho, like one of those.
Sort of like
wrong
Santa
holiday,
Claus.
I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you guys spook it up a bit.
I don't know who that is.
You guys spook it up a bit. You don't know who Santa Claus is?
I don't know who that is.
All right.
Okay, so
all right, we're not. There you go. We all got scared because there was lightning. Okay. Anyways, hopefully that's actually possible for someone to do in the future. Editor Craig. Hopefully he doesn't put up a stink about it.
Just before we start the show, are we in favor of Editor Craig today, or are we?
Yeah, I think he's for Halloween. He's chilling, right? You're chilling. Well, I mean, I guess it's kind of you don't really get to know until we get there.
I guess we'll find out.
It goes. Let's start with acknowledging the Aragorn in the room.
The banana in the room.
The banana in the room, or the Lil Nas X in the room.
Okay.
Let's unpack the costumes, but I also want to add that we obviously didn't do the haircut thing that was aforementioned many a time. The reasons for this is...
Well, I think we have differing thoughts on the reasons for this.
There's a lot of reasons that go into this, if I'm being honest. I will say, for the most part, it boils down to just timing. And let's just call it that. Let's just call it even and just call it at that, okay?
That's Craig's way of saying it's Anthony's fault.
Instead of getting a haircut to get a costume, I decided to use the hair that I had, and I became the best Lord of the Rings character.
Cap.
Aragorn.
Cap.
Because I am also a king, but no one knows it yet. So that's sort of his thing or whatever.
Before we get into mine and Hammer's costumes, first of all, sorry to the audio listeners. It's a part of my costume. Not sure how long these bad boys can be staying in here.
Yeah,
but
wait, give a good like. Let me zoom in. Slide into the middle so that everyone can see. Everyone can see it and give a big toothy grin.
Wow.
Oh yeah, we love that.
Great thumbnail.
So everyone knows that they're there. If they come off later, they were there at one point. Okay?
They were.
The costume is complete.
I am Lil Nas X, as we talked about him on the show, and I couldn't find a costume, and I said, what is the lowest budget and easiest costume? Guess what? Pink scrubs, not tying up my hair, and some aluminum foil, which we almost didn't get.
Yeah. We made it happen.
But we're here. Anyways, he is not the best Lord of the Rings character.
Okay,
he's not.
Listen,
he's not. And
listen. I will die on that hill, but I will not die on that hill. We got way too much shit to get. This is how could you? How could you even say that?
I know who it is.
There's lots of great characters.
I know who it is. And you know what?
You're gonna say like Legolas or
something. No way.
Who is it?
I'm not saying. You know what? We'll save it for a different day and a different topic.
Fine. Well, I will argue. Listen. I don't know if he's actually the best. He's definitely a very cool character.
Oh, for sure.
It was the best fit. It was the best fit for what I had going on.
Fair enough.
Because I'm once again a king, really good at sword fighting, kind of just generally awesome, and supreme leader. I
You done?
I'm trying to think what other cool
Yeah,
things.
yeah.
I got like a hot elf wife or something like that. I don't know. Something like that too, maybe in there.
Yep.
I got all those things going for me.
Things.
Yeah.
Got the most loyal horse in the game.
Yeah.
Shadowfang. What else you got? Plot armor. Craig can't be killed.
I literally cannot be killed. I hang out with ghosts.
Yep.
Spooky season. Confirmed. Okay. Noah, what do you got for your costume? Yours is a lot to unpack.
Yeah, mine's pretty hard to guess. You need it.
It's also
to explain it.
I wish we don't get the best view of it from the webcam there, but the stains on the front are just a beautiful touch. It's like the drunken banana costume, that everyone wears to a party at some point.
This costume has been through the ringer, I'll tell you that much.
And
how long have you had that costume?
We love that.
Since university, like first year, I think.
Wow, buddy. Damn.
Wow. I'm gonna throw my hood up for this. Nice. We're changing segments. Perfect timing. Okay, so I wanted to start the show. I want to get you two in the mood, the spooky mood, by sharing with you.
Anakin before he kills all his younglings, bro.
Yeah, this is like a little.
So you look like.
I know. I'm
trying
to
go
darken
fucking
it now.
slay some 10-year-olds, man.
Okay.
I'm just gonna put that one out there.
So
Anyways.
I want you guys to watch. There's a short film.
Oh, you
Listen,
told me about
there's a whole story behind this, and I'm gonna start by saying we can't. I don't think I want to tell the people watching what we're about to watch. You don't need to watch it. It's not a fun thing to watch. It's just.
I'm upset. I'm already nervous.
Basically, Veronica and I watch like short films on YouTube a lot sometimes. And then particularly this one channel called Alter that does horror ones, and everything is like mostly normal on there. Short films tend to get away with a little bit more on YouTube in terms of what they show because it is like in the clearly fictional film genre, whatever. And we just randomly stumbled across one time that we've made an effort to share with some people because it kind of horrified us when we watched it in a way that was not at all expected. And it's sort of like a little cult thing we got going now. It's like either you've seen it or you haven't. And you guys haven't seen it, and now it's Halloween, so you guys got to see it. But I think what's going to happen is like everyone at home will get to just enjoy what happens to them when they watch it while they kind of have to just sit through it, if that makes sense. That's why we're not really sharing. I don't think we couldn't show it. I don't think we could show it on here. I don't think you would want us to. So that's where I'm going to leave it. Okay. We're going to start it. We're going to start it here, you guys. We will be back on the other side, and we will be in the spooky mood, ready to bring you guys the super extra spooky Halloween special episode of an internet show. So,
I'm nervous.
So, all right, let's go. I'm sorry, I guess. I don't.
I didn't like that at all. Are we going again?
We're going. Well, now it can't be unseen. That much is true.
I will never forget my.
I didn't.
You can't say that. People are gonna know.
What do you mean? People are gonna know.
People are gonna know what we watched. We can't have that. That can't be.
Nobody watched it.
That can't be out in the public.
That's
though.
bleeped.
Yeah, you can't put that out in the public, can you? You understand now why I can't show that to the public? Like, what do you feel right now?
Disgust.
Like you need a shower now, right?
I hated that so much.
You guys need a shower?
Oh, I don't even want to talk about it. I don't even want to talk about it.
I ruined the episode.
I don't even want to talk.
I ruined the episode before it even started.
That was so bad. Okay. Let's fucking reset it.
It's one of those things. Okay, well, I'm curious because Noah, there was a lot of hype built around it. Listen, you guys. I promise you, if you guys are listening and you're like getting frustrated, you're like, well, I want to know what it was. Just tell them they don't. Can you just tell them they don't?
You don't.
You've never not wanted to see something so bad. It's one of those things you see it. It's like,
why am I watching this?
I
I didn't ask for
need
this.
that.
I mean, I guess I did because I'm on a podcast with Craig, but.
It's just getting you guys in the spooky mood.
That wasn't even spooky.
What kind of mood are you trying to get us in?
It's horrifying, though. It's completely horrifying.
I mean,
Anthony, what mood is he trying to get us in right now? That's what
I don't even understand. I'm so confused. Like, how do you feel, Hammer? Because me and you, we got our fucking.
You guys got your shit rocked.
We got our cherry popped over here. Okay, bleeped again, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, not gonna lie.
And that's for Editor Craig for making us watch that.
I figured that was gonna be the case because I think it's like if you don't know anything going in, then it's like just horrible. But if you know stuff, like if you know what other people were reacting to, then it's like you're gonna imagine it being like way worse in your mind. Mm-hmm. Like it's not like a freaking like ISIS beheading video.
Oh,
it's
no.
not like that, but it's like I don't want to watch
It's
that.
just very uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And like,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, mood. Consider the mood set, you guys. I freaking nailed it.
That's where we're going this episode, is that direction?
No,
Fuck
that's
us.
just. It was honestly. I honestly just wanted to play a little joke on you guys where you watch this thing. You know, I had to see it. I stumbled upon it. It's like, imagine. Okay, just imagine from my perspective.
Okay.
Just me and Veronica just watching horror short films on YouTube.
Yeah.
Minding our own business, and then all of a sudden, like it's like just normal horror sequences, like scary stuff is happening, whatever. And then all of a sudden we stumble upon that. Like, what do you do?
I got shivers
Our
again.
night was so. We were like literally lost for the rest of the night. We're like, what the fuck did we just?
Craig, I legit feel
What have we
nauseous.
done?
I
I know
legit feel
it's
nauseous.
like that. It's just a bad
Ugh.
feeling, and I needed
Okay.
someone else to experience that with me.
Craig, you say think about it from your perspective, but all I can think about is how many people you've shown it to and how much you laugh every time you show it to somebody. So
You're gonna do the same thing next time people watch it.
I don't know.
No,
I don't
I'm
think
not gonna
ever
show people
show
that
to
video.
anyone.
Are you guys kidding me? You guys won't show that to someone?
No!
Wow, you guys are making me look like a real dick here.
Yeah, because, okay, and here's why. Because Craig goes, I want to plan. Sorry.
You're telling. Okay, are you
I
guys,
wanna
you
play-
guys are just salty right now. This is
I want to
bullshit.
plan the whole episode by myself. I'm going to make it all spooky. So I'm coming in,
Yeah.
and Craig gasses
Yeah,
up
Anthony
saying,
sent me two
Craig,
TikToks, so yeah, that's like
I want to help more.
you're gonna throw shade my way. We don't have to. You know what?
I would have loved to do a happy spooky episode. We could look at TikToks of dogs and fucking
Listen.
costumes and
Listen.
pets in costumes, and it would have been a good time. But instead, I had to watch that fucking fucked up shit.
Listen,
My grill's all moving in my mouth. I'm upset.
Yeah.
Point being, we're here.
I'm surprised that you guys. I thought you guys were gonna find it funnier. To be honest, I'm kind of sad that you guys don't find that funny.
Like,
at
I
all.
thought it was.
No,
I thought it was
no.
actually really fun.
It's
It
like
was-
the
no,
idea.
it was
It's just
definitely
the
super
concept
funny.
because like you think about the concept of that being made.
Yeah.
It's like everything is just funny, and it's like it's obviously everyone knows why it's horrible to watch. And then you get other people to watch, and it's obviously like not that bad, but it's like
Exactly.
bad enough that you're like, haha, they have to go through it
It's-
now too.
it's
like hazing, sort of like a frat thing, you know.
Yeah, so welcome
We're
to
kind
the
of a frat here.
an internet show Frat.
Yeah, you guys are part of the cult now.
Cove Kings and Queens are now called Cove Pledges.
Yeah, listen, if
Welcome.
you're like weirdly curious about it, maybe you can reach out and we'll maybe tell you about it. But I don't think
You have to
it's-
comment on our
Yeah,
videos
you literally
first.
have to leave a comment and a like and subscribe if you want to do
It's
that.
the
at
only way to
very
find
least.
out. Only way to find out is interact with our
All
shit.
right. Well, the next topic we're going into is maybe sometime serious time, but mostly I just want to just chat about this because this is something that I feel like there was no really other episode to put this in, and this has been ongoing for a long time, and it just felt fitting. Are you familiar? Are you okay if I move on? Are you guys ready to move on? Are we
Yes.
cool now? We're cool?
Yes. I'm
Anthony
fine.
wants
good?
nothing more than to move
Literally,
on.
yes,
I'm pretty sure.
please.
Well, this is totally different. Have you guys heard of the McKamey Manor? I think is how it's pronounced. McKamey Manor.
No.
So what this is, there's this haunted house attraction thing run by this guy and a bunch of his goons in Tennessee, I believe, where they have it's essentially like it's like an extreme thrill seekers haunted house type thing.
Okay.
Where you don't pay to do it, you sign a waiver and basically say that you can do whatever the fuck you want to me.
No.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
What are you guys' thoughts?
Nope.
We'll get into the McKamey Manor in a sec. What are you guys' thoughts on haunted houses in general? Have you guys ever been in a haunted house, like a good one?
How do I feel about
You're
getting
too scared.
spooked? Too scared.
You're too scared.
Never even been in one.
Okay.
Never even gone to one.
Noah, I feel like Noah does not fright easily.
I don't think so.
No, I just get in like detached mode, and then I try and just like let nothing.
Yeah, you try to
scare
lure
me.
people into the darkness and shit.
I do. I do some of that.
Yeah.
We've been there.
Yeah, we don't think that you're too afraid of the dark.
Yeah. Okay, so this is like I mean
I just remembered that. So.
yeah. We can't go there right now. So I originally found this McKamey Manor thing when I was watching. There's a show on Netflix called Dark Tourist, where this guy just does essentially like the most messed up. I don't know what you call it. It's like he goes like traveling to places where they do like weird, not so savory stuff.
Okay.
You know, where it's just like everything you go do is like really graphic or like intense. And so he like does one where he like goes to this village where they just like kill a ton of animals and stuff, and just like I don't know. It's like I watched it out of like sort of like morbid curiosity and didn't really love it. But one of the things that he does on the show is he goes to this place called McKamey Manor, which is in the U.S. and it's like kind of weird. It's like, oh, like what's going on? And essentially what this thing is, it's like they have like a little, I don't know if they just use like sea cans or what, but they just like basically bring people in and then torture them until they break. They just like, it's like a consenting torture thing. and this guy runs it. Yeah, so like I don't know how much we can even show of these on. I don't know how. Yeah, we're gonna put. So here, sorry, I'll go on. I don't know how much of this we can show on here, but I just kind of wanted to read some of this stuff about it because, and I just want to get your guys' thoughts on what you think of this. There's this guy. I'd like to. Can we see the video on the homepage actually, so we can see the guy?
It's like an hour long.
Skip it. Oh no, not this one. Is this the homepage? Yeah, just skip ahead to him talking. So I just want to show you guys this guy. So this guy runs it. I don't think we can show the videos on here, but
see how it looks.
This Russ.
Yeah, this is the guy who runs it. It's your boy
right
Russ.
McKamey Manor. Me and the doggies. That's getting pushed around here. Oh, you guys see it. Nope.
Okay, he's just gonna talk about how it works basically, and so literally what he does, he gets people to come in, they sign waivers.
Yeah.
He doesn't accept money. He doesn't need to get paid to do this. He accepts food, I think, for his dogs. People bring like food for his dogs. That's what he accepts as payment.
Interesting.
And he like just literally like tortures people essentially for 6 hours straight
guy,
until they break. And they have like safe words and stuff that they're supposed to break. Like that's like you like say safe words and it's like I'm out now. And like once you're done, you're done. The whole goal is like the challenge behind it is like it's like can you make it through this thing, this series of legal torture. And I just want to like go through. I want to describe some of the things that they even show in like the show Dark Tourist. It's like stuff like they feed you like live cockroaches. They put like live cockroaches in your face. They put like not like actual hooks that pierce through your cheeks, but like hold your face open with like hooks.
Yeah, I can do that.
And they'll fucking like throw vomit on you.
Done.
They'll
Easy.
make you vomit.
Easy.
They'll like just throw nasty shit
What
at you,
else?
scream at you, swear at you,
Easy.
and like you're no. You're saying that
Done.
you could do this. No.
Listen, Craig.
Dude,
Listen,
no, you're
Craig.
wrong. Look, drop the bravado, dude. You're not doing this one. I'm telling you.
You don't understand the bravado, brother.
Okay,
It's a
you
whole
got
different
this?
Thing.
You think you got this?
Brother, here's the thing, because you don't understand. When I get there, you know what I mean? When the eyes start peeling back a little bit, you know what I mean? And I get to, like, that other guy comes out.
That other guy.
You know what I mean? I'm like the Hulk. The other guy's in there. You
Okay.
know what I'm saying? But no, like, I could do it. That's easy. Whatever. Fucking, what are you going to do?
I wish we could show the videos so you could see
show me
what's
some
going
clips.
on.
Show me
But
some
no, we
clips.
can't because then we're just sitting there reacting to stuff that we can't show on
Fine,
here.
fair
but
enough.
like,
But here's the point. Here's what I'm saying. None of that shit you just said. I mean, does it sound fun? No.
no.
Do I want to do it? No. Am I going to go here? No.
So you're
But
telling me
could I do that shit that you just said? Get yelled at? Okay.
No. You get like gagged, and dude, you're telling me that if someone stuffed a live cockroach into your mouth, and then crunched it for you, and
That's
shit,
where
like,
we close. That's
that's like
the
what they're
cockroach-
doing.
That's what I'm saying.
dude, and like people come out like legitimately, like they get their hair fucking cut, like they get like their head shaved and stuff. Just like basically, it's just like once you're in there, there's no regard for like what you care about or want. You can say whatever you want until you actually like take the thing of like I'm out. And the thing is like people go in there being like I'm a thrill seeker. I want to go the full intense way. And then they like do some crazy stuff, and then like almost all of them regret doing it. Let's pull up the reviews. That was the one thing I wanted to look at for this place.
Where?
I have a link in the doc.
I'm telling you.
No, I'm telling you, I don't buy it, bro. I don't buy it, bro. I don't think you can.
Don't
you, brother.
see a link to.
Oh,
reviews.
okay. Just type in McKamey Manor on Google, and it'll pull up the.
Do you think of that like I couldn't handle it?
I genuinely do. Based on what I've seen, I genuinely mean that.
Do you think you couldn't handle it?
Yes, I don't think. Yes. What do you mean?
Humans have been put through so much worse. That's what I would think about.
No, dude. This is like they get like literally waterboarded and shit. Like what is this blind arrogance
My
you
ancestors
have?
went through slavery. They've been through a lot worse.
But the thing is,
I can handle it.
The thing is, if they had the option to tap out, they would have probably, right?
Of course
During
they
that
would have.
shit.
But
You would tap out.
But
Wait, no, go like actual Google reviews.
Mom ain't
The
raised
Google
no
reviews.
bitch. Mom
I
ain't
read some-
raised no bitch. I ain't tapping for
Okay,
nobody.
all right.
If I say I'm going, but I'm not going because I'm a fucking coward.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
No, I think you're. I mean, I don't know if this is a bit, but listen, just being real with you here right now, based on
no way.
no
way.
You got okay. Fine,
No way.
fine, fair enough. Are you not able? There should be a Google listing for it. No.
There's
can't
no
find
way in
anything.
hell I'm tapping, bro. Feed me make cockroaches, centipedes, millipedes,
I'll pull it up 1 sec.
ant eaters. I don't care, dog.
All right, man. I mean, listen.
You're so upset by You're so
Listen.
upset by this take. You're so
I want you
mad
to
by
read
this
the.
take.
Listen. Let's see if you change your tune when you read some of the reviews. Hold on.
Okay, that's fair. because this may or may not be a bit.
Okay, they all
I
seem
found
like troll reviews though.
Go to lowest ratings.
Lowest
Okay,
for sure.
so this is the very first one. People rating this place 5 stars makes me sick. This place is an awful place. Cutting hair even when someone says no, pulling teeth by force, holding people down in an ice bath to get answers, physically abusing people for fun, and tying people up. This place is awful, and the so-called actors deserve to be in jail. So like the general consensus coming out is like, and this is what a lot of people are kind of concerned about. I guarantee you they run into legal trouble over this because obviously like you can't do this. You shouldn't be able to do this, even legally.
Yes.
It doesn't really make sense.
I don't understand how it's allowed.
It doesn't really seem like it's allowed. There's obviously always like legal hot water with them, but basically, it kind of seems like there's the people that are doing it. Like, hey, well, this is what I really wanted to talk about: the guy doing it, the guy running it.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that guy?
Creep.
Yeah.
Psychopath.
How can you not? Like, how can you not
Psychopath.
be? That's like it's not
Psychopath.
like you're running a haunted house and you're giving some people some jumps.
no,
you
like
know, you're getting with like teeth pulls. You're giving the teeth pull to them.
Like legit. Sadistic human being, like it enjoys, like nah,
I know,
like nah, no thank, like how is that like it's one thing to go in there and be like I'm tough, I can go in and handle anything, I'll never tap, but to be the one who's like coming up with the ideas, doing this shit, like what's like because it's like again, as I sit here being like I'm so tough, it's not like the people who are getting their teeth pulled are going like no, please don't pull my teeth. They're like no, screaming bloody fucking murder. So it's like
if you watch, okay, and like once again, you can go look this up, and if you want to see what goes down, they do show clips of it. I don't think they ever show like what a full session would look like because that would probably look insane. Like imagine just being in a cold, like wet place for 6 hours, having just like constantly.
6 hours?
It can be up to 6 hours. Like that's what they'll go. That's what I mean. These people will literally sit there doing shit to you for 6 hours straight if you allow them. That's what's like insane to me. It's like there's no. Like, what is this experience that you're getting there? Like, that's just horrifying.
Why did you want to run this?
And people,
You're a sociopath,
exactly.
bro.
That's
No,
it's concerning. And I think, well, the other thing too is like if you watch the videos, like every single person breaks. No one is having fun during it. No one's like ha ha ha. Like it gets real like really quickly, and then it's just like everything is like. I think everyone is just playing the game of like either I want out or I'm like trying to just mentally get past what's going on to just be like beat the challenge. I don't know, man. Some crazy stuff.
Hey,
what do you think? What do you think, Noah? I just want to hear Noah's thoughts too, quick.
About what specifically?
Like just in general, the whole setup.
I think it's disgusting.
Yeah, I think
it's one thing. Like I could like imagine a story of like someone being like, "Yeah, I worked at this place over summer. It was really fucking weird. Would never do it again." Yeah. But considering this guy does this for a living, and
they're not getting paid though. That's the part of it.
Well, as a living, I'm sure he makes money from it.
Yeah, somehow.
But
in like other ways,
like oh God, I don't know, man. Because like these people, like I saw like a quick clip, and like it's people like literally sobbing, like begging for their life. It looks like
like it's like,
and he loves that. That's
I know the biggest. That's exactly you hit the nail on the head. The biggest problem I have with it is like like whatever. Like if people want to go get tortured because they want to, like whatever, like they can do whatever they want. This is like this is not people like out there searching for like a fetish. It's literally like thrill seekers who want to get scared, right? And then they get themselves in this situation where like they're fully broken. I guarantee you some people end up with like PTSD or psychological problems from it.
How could you not?
And it's like just the idea that someone is, I don't know if he's just like convinced himself, either he's like actually just messed up in the head or he's just convinced himself that what he's doing is what they wanted and it's like he's providing a good service. Because like,
or he doesn't give a fuck. He's just like, fuck it. Like,
well, yeah, but that's sort of like,
it's like, I told you we were coming into, but it's like I'm not saying it's a good thing, but he's just like,
yeah.
Because shit, we should. Oh no, we did the camera.
We restarted, yeah. But because like, I mean, for me personally, the way I think about it is like, if I'm like around someone that is like on that level of like distress, it's a very like I get the feeling of like I'm like, oh God, like this is not good, like something needs to change, like we need to help this person, and just to be the one like doing that, I don't know.
He's a bully.
He's
a bully.
No, it's just
but like times a million.
Times big, yeah.
He's like Guantanamo Bay. Like what was his past life? Like can we look up this fucking dude? Like what did he do?
Yeah, I don't know.
This?
Let's. That's a good point. Russ. Inside the real life kingdom of a masochist. What's a masochist again?
I don't know.
Oh, we got to know words.
I'm pretty sure that's someone who likes inflicting pain. Because there's masochists and like whatever the opposite is that I think likes receiving.
Because like, wouldn't it just seems to me like this is a guy who wants to do this stuff and he's found a little gimmick to like make it legal. Like he hasn't killed anyone, but at least not in the open. No, but that's what exactly. He's not getting paid for it. Like the incentive is obviously something else.
I don't like this. I don't like it at all. I don't like it at all.
Spooky episode, guys. Apparently, there's no hee times. Okay, let's I don't know. Anyway, let's read one more review. I just want to see if there's any good reviews, but we can move on to something else because we need to get on some hee times. Apparently, big flop. McKamey Manor. Everyone's getting sad now. What the fuck? What kind of show am I running out
guys,
here?
what the hell? Guys, what's wrong with you guys? You guys hear people's getting their teeth pulled and you're like, what the fuck is that? Like, why aren't you guys laughing? It's hilarious. No, it is interesting.
It is interesting to me.
Please don't. It's not a haunted house. It's a scam. Damn.
What were you going to say, Noah?
So according to this one website, Newsweek.com, he claims to have a military background of 23 years.
Yep, that makes sense. Probably in the torture unit.
This is the reviews. Tear this sick place down. Imagine getting enjoyment out of something so horrible. Don't go. I'm not challenging you. Don't go. This place is awful. It's literally legal torture. Yes, there is a waiver, but I would seriously suggest you never go here. They can literally do anything to you.
Like, can they
Don't go. I'm begging you. It's literally torture. Don't go here. They cut my hand off, and the prosthetic arm cost $100,000. That's a fake review. That's certainly a fake review. I don't think they're doing shit like that. Like, I don't think they're like maiming people, but like, there's like people coming out with like shaved heads and stuff that definitely didn't want it.
I think the worst for me would be the like hair pulling and like the cockroach.
You know what? It's also notoriously in a place that's like super like there's water everywhere for some reason. Like sometimes they're just standing like knee deep in water and it's like really cold as well. Like they just like everything. It's like not even hypothermic. Like it just like everything is done to make you as uncomfortable as possible.
You can get hypothermic though. Like
for sure. For sure. Water. I swear this is illegal torture. Don't go. You will get tortured. Also, please don't trust the reviews with 5 stars. They may have been forced into writing them. They abuse you.
Let's read the 5 stars. I'm curious.
Yeah, I want to see if it's just like totally cheesy troll bullshit or something. Highest. This place is wonderful. What a contrast.
It's luxury. They give you a haircut and make you look super nice too. They can trim your nails and make them fresh. If you enjoy the smell of gasoline, you will enjoy this place. Can't wait to stay here next year. Oh, one more thing. They also get rid of family members you don't like. My husband is now gone forever. I wonder what they did to him.
So that's a troll.
Obviously a troll, right?
Yeah. Oh my God, 5 stars. I absolutely had a blast. Okay, these are just like, why is it every review is loaded with emojis? Like, why does this all seem so fishy? This is, I don't know. This is some whack stuff.
Oh.
What is it?
So Change.org has a petition to shut
No
down
way.
McKamey Manor with 177,000 signatures out of 200,000.
God damn.
What did Change.org even do? Isn't it kind of like, in the end, it's just like public
You
support,
signed a thing.
but it doesn't really do anything.
I don't think so.
Like, they're not going to shut down as long as it's not illegal, but like, it seems like it should
How
be
is it legal?
Because they get them to sign a waiver.
They're saving like just they're signing this waiver that like I don't know. So
it said on their website that the process to sign that waiver can take 2 hours.
I just imagine like you're watching TV or something like that.
Yeah.
And then and then goes commercial, and it goes and like it slow zooms and it's like a fucking sea can, black and white, right? All you hear is,
dude.
Hold on. I'm gonna paint you a picture, okay?
Okay. Yeah.
And you hear fucking screams coming from the inside, right? And splashing, splash, splash.
Wait, can
splash,
I add a little something?
Yeah. I was about to add that. Splash, 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 splash. Chainsaw. You hear whips, chains. You hear people going, help me.
Yeah.
Right? All that shit. And then out walks like some handsome man and like in like a suit, like in front of the camera, like as it's zooming towards where he can, but like before it gets there, he goes, "You see, this could be you if you don't read the fine print on waivers."
Interesting.
Read the fine print on waivers, Cove Kings and Queens, and this won't happen to you.
Do you know what I think it is though? It's probably not even fine print. It's probably just like the whole waiver is like fucking million pages long, and people are just like, I just want to go in there and see something crazy, and then they just sign their name. Like, I know that, when it takes 2 hours, it's probably because he's, like, meticulously, it's telling them what it is. But, like, he's probably, there's a lot of speculation, but, like, listen, I don't know how you can't speculate about someone who's pulling this operation.
Somebody needs to check his fucking property for, like, dead
I'm
bodies.
sure they have. I'm sure this guy's been investigated before. There's no way you can run something like this without...
for dead
especially
bodies.
in the public eye. Like, he just posted, it's like a website that's just public domain, you know? It's not like,
on the dark web or whatever.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyways, there's McKamey Manor. That's real life scary. People doing real legal scary things for seemingly dog food.
What? That's the most wild part to me.
No, because he doesn't care about money.
There's not even a fit. Like how? Like,
I feel bad for the people that have gone
I actually don't understand, and because it's not just him doing it either, right? Because there's volunteers. Like, people are volunteering to do this. Like, there's a lot of sick people.
No. But dude, there's there's thrill seekers. You know, like there's people that are thrill seekers. They're like so down.
I'm saying like he's like the only one though who's like doing like all the torture. Oh yeah. So there's volunteers who like will help torture people.
I know, and he uses like his military knowledge to do the torture too, which seems extra. Like think about like why you. I don't know, man. That's a lot. It's a lot. Let's move on to this next topic. Is not even really a topic. This is one thing I just wanted to look at.
Super funny topic, Craig. This has been a hee show so far.
I'm sorry. It's a spooky episode. No one said anything about making it funny, but this next thing is kind of funny. I just want to react to this quick. You ever play any horror games? Video games? Sir. Yeah, because you're too scared.
I'm a coward.
Yeah.
Listen, every question you have today when you go, have you ever? No. Have you ever watched? Nope.
No.
Have you ever heard this? Nope. Fucking spooky scary skeletons? Nope.
Anthony
Thriller? Nope.
Anthony's a little scaredy.
Monster Mash? Never.
Scaredy boy. This is the reality we live with. He's all talk and nothing to back it up.
Exactly.
So
complete and utter coward.
What earnestly, like, what is your reaction? We're in some sort of situation together where like just something like crazy paranormal scary happens. Like let's just say, or like let's just say like the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy. Just like we hear the thump thump thump, and then just like chainsaw revs, but it's not in a haunted house. It's like in a real life situation. And me and you are in a hallway together. What are you doing? Like, am I getting tripped up to act as a human sacrifice so you can make your great escape?
Okay, we're in a hallway,
or just in a house together. You know.
Like, can we leave that? Like, do our cars work?
Yeah, but like, I'm talking about, you know, like the immediate reaction that you get from people when like someone gets like genuinely like fight or flight. Response.
Yeah.
Which one's kicking in for you?
Well, with the chainsaw, I don't know. That's a tough one. Usually it's fight.
Oh yeah, okay.
Usually it's fight,
but maybe not. You don't think we get 2v1 a chainsaw guy?
Is there any weapons? Like, is there anything I could throw at someone?
What do you mean? You got two guns right there, baby.
True. So I'm saying, is there things that I could pick up and use as a weapon? A chair, something heavy. Let's say like Craig's lamps. Body.
There's some lamps.
Can I use your body?
You're gonna swing my body.
Can you go limp and I just fucking?
You want me to be limp? I could plank for you.
No.
Use me as a
limp
firm
is better.
Bat.
No, because limp is better because that whip action at the end.
Oh yeah, like a wet noodle.
Exactly.
Yes.
So I would use you as like as like a wet towel being flicked in the fucking like locker room. I'd say, "Come here, Mr. Masked Man. Come here, chainsaw boy."
So there's a chainsaw guy coming to get us. Anthony grabs me by the ankles.
Exactly.
And starts whipping me like a towel at the guy. As I get whipped forward too, then he just like holds out his chainsaw and the whip I just crash into the chainsaw, get sliced up
in two, and then I run.
And then you run.
And then I run while you're still on the chainsaw. I go, see you later.
All right. That sounds.
Didn't die first in this movie.
Okay, well, this is a little video I want you guys to watch.
Are we short on time though? Maybe.
Yeah, let's start our camera over again, so we're safe. Okay, we'll be right back, you guys. Thanks
Bye.
Everyone for getting spooked with us. So we're speaking of horror games.
Horror games.
I've only played a few. Horror games are kind of weird because they generally don't get. Like, they're not that great at games overall. Like, they're sometimes designed just to scare you.
It's all jump scares.
Yeah, it's just like you're just playing to get jump scared.
My favorite. I love jump scares.
I guess that's not true. There's probably some good horror games, but I don't know if they're just running out of ideas or if I'm unfamiliar with some sort of meme here. But you guys want to see the trailer for Choo Choo Charles?
I do.
The new horror game. I just want to preface this. As ridiculous as what we're about to watch is, it looks kind of good.
Is this a Thomas the Engine fucking horror game?
It do be seeming like that Thomas the Engine type thing. Maybe turn the volume down just a little bit in case there's some sort of copyrighted music in it. But then we can still hear a bit. Okay, sender. It's like a spider train.
What the fuck?
Like doesn't it? It's like what?
What the hell?
How did we get here in video games? And the thing is, it's like not even like. Look at this! Like they got like the zoom out map, like the whole railway world, like open world system. You can upgrade your train.
It's all railroads.
So what we're looking at, it's called Choo Choo Charles. It's a train-based horror game where there's a like a little spidery train that chases you around, and you have your own little train, and I guess that pretty much sums it up.
And you hide from the train as it goes past?
Like what?
Wait, so like does it? So because it's a spider train, so that it doesn't obey the laws of the track.
No, it don't need no tracks.
Got it.
It's transcended the track. Look at this. So you look at it. He's just armoring up his train.
Where we're going, we don't need roads. Like that kind of mentality.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
Shout out to Martin McFly.
I originally thought this was just like kind of funny, but like
Wow.
it like looks.
How sick?
How much does a game like that cost to develop?
Millions? I want to say.
Millions?
Millions? 100,000s?
Noah, thoughts? How much do you think a game
Millions,
like that costs
millions,
to develop?
millions.
Okay, it's kind of hard to tell.
Yeah, because it probably uses some engine and. What is this?
Poutine?
Putain.
We talking about poutine?
Okay, well, anyways, I just wanted you guys to get a quick whiff of
That was pretty
horror
dope.
games. I know. It's like.
Maybe I should start playing horror games.
Have you guys ever played Slender? Slender Man? Slender? It's called Slender. Yeah, it's called Slender. You guys ever play that one?
No.
Like years ago, yeah.
Like that was just like pure jump scares, but like, dude, those games are dog shit. Like they're just such dog shit. You're like walking
kinda
around
cool.
this dark ass forest trying to find random spawning notes while just this thing randomly appears when it's inconvenient.
And then
it's
kills
like,
you.
Yeah, and then it's like, oh, I got scared again.
Because it's like, as soon as it comes, it like,
Yeah, it's just
you're
like not.
fucked.
Yeah, it's not even like, what's the point of that? I'd like to upgrade my train.
Yeah, I think that looks sick. It reminds me of Grand Theft Auto meets fucking Slender Man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna be
meets
jump
Itsy
scares.
spiders. No, it's just very.
Choo Choo Charles.
Honestly, go buy it. You know, go check
Yeah.
it out. I might take the grill out. It's
Yeah,
it's
take it out.
I mean, but also, Hammer, how's it look? Be honest.
It looks good.
It looks
Yeah.
really sexy.
Then I'm gonna.
It
keep
really no. You can take it out if you
Listen,
want.
if I
Be
can't handle
free,
this,
we're on a show, dude.
if
You
I
gotta
can't-
speak.
If I can't handle this,
gotta
how can I
speak
handle
it
6 hours
out.
of torture? If I can't handle this, how can I handle 6 hours of torture?
I don't think you can handle 6 hours of
Yes,
torture.
I
think
can,
that's the problem.
Craig. I'm so tough.
Do you really like? Are you being honest with me when you say you think you could actually handle that?
No.
Because I feel like no,
fucking
like
with you.
this is the thing. Like no one has had to go through any amount of like actual
no,
extreme
I'm fucking with
duress like on that level. Yeah.
I think they implied that they also pull out your fucking fingernails, which to me is like honestly, like whenever I hear torture, that is to me like one of the worst ones. And I'm like, that's the one I like.
I don't.
That or like nails through the fingers is also one that scares
Like,
me.
are you even
Waterboarding
allowed?
sounds tough.
Yeah.
Electric torture on the old because don't they do the
Oh, they
thing
definitely
where
do tasers and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, no
Well,
thanks.
tasers that seems dangerous to. I don't know. I feel like they're like probably like really careful with not killing people because like you kill one person in that situation, then it's definitely illegal.
Yep.
Then it becomes super illegal. if you
Super.
will.
Like a lot of the stuff looks pretty low budget. Like it's a lot of like plastic bags over
Oh,
your
yeah.
face and stuff.
Yeah, and you have to be. It like says in bold on the front website. You must be in great health in order to do this. So,
Oh.
I guess I get a free pass.
Oh, I guess.
Yeah. Let's skip this next topic. I think.
Why?
Well, the next topic is this is real fear. I get like a fear feeling. I'm trying to keep this. I wanted to keep this episode a bit spooky and uncomfortable to watch. And do you ever watch videos of people doing like the really high, like really not high, like high up, free running and like parkour type climbing?
Oh yes.
How do you feel about
Anxiety.
those? Yeah.
Anxiety.
I get this feeling. I don't know how to describe this feeling. It's not just like an emotional response, but I mean like a physical feeling that I get, and it's in my lower back.
It's like vertigo. No.
I don't know.
There is, like,
I don't know
that
how
what
else. Like I don't really know where else I get it. But every time I watch these videos, let's pull one up. We might as well
let's
pull
watch
one up.
Yeah, like, we're not going to talk about
Let's
it.
do
and not watch it.
the compilation one. Probably has the best. And you can even just mute it. We can. How do you, man? This is once again. This is sort of on the topic of thrill seekers. This is the only people that do this.
Yeah.
The thing that kind of weirds me out is like if you dude,
Oh
this
my
right
God.
off the bat. Oh dude, I don't like it. I really don't like it. The people that do this, what percentage of them just straight up die doing this?
Pretty low, I think.
But like comparative, like I feel like it's
No, because like the thing is like you probably work your way up, right? Like, you don't just
Yeah.
start doing this like same ways that dude did like the high wire between the World Trade Centers back in the 70s. Like he didn't just start there, right? He like worked
Yeah.
his way up, right? So like you don't just because they also care about living.
so
I
they're
would
like
assume.
practiced. Yeah, you're saying
Yeah.
they're practiced, but I mean, the mess ups do happen. There's many videos of people falling to their, not like actually, you see them just fall at the point of where they fall from,
and then they're gonna
it's
die.
like, well, it's like, yeah, that person's obviously not surviving.
Or
that.
for example, like with Free Solo, like that fucking climbing movie, right? Like he did like again, we talked recently about like visualization, like he like climbed that climb like hundreds of times, thousands of times, like before he actually did. It might be the same thing here, right?
So do you think there's something there? Like, is there something like special there that is like being experienced? Because I feel like, you know, you have like the whole idea of like no safety net in a situation where it's like one mistake results in your guaranteed death.
Yeah,
is that like some sort of like crazy rush that's just euphoric?
Yeah, it's all adrenaline junkies doing it, I'm sure.
Yeah,
100%. It's that like pushing yourself to your limit type thing. And then
do
when
you guys have that at all? Do you think? Do you have like any adrenaline junkie in you?
Yes and no. Not like this, for sure, no, but yeah, it's like then when you do it, it's like you accomplish this like thing that you've been trying to do. You're working so hard towards all that shit, right?
Too scary.
Yeah.
It's funny, you guys. Feel free to laugh.
I did laugh, you piece of shit.
I'm kidding. Okay, let's watch this.
Fuck,
Let's watch this.
Ah.
Look at what he does. Like, why have such a death wish? Dude, it's like on a bike. Like, the thing is, like, I mean, listen, he's obviously good at what he's doing, but dude, watch this part. Little stumble. Ah, man, it's just like
I'm literally holding my breath, like, because
I feel like if you're gonna do this, you should definitely not take anyone.
Are you afraid of heights?
Yeah, I don't know. I can tell a story about heights.
I'm big time.
Oh, God, dude. Everything about it. It's just, I get this feeling in my lower back. And this is the same feeling I actually did. I'm not like afraid of heights overall. As long as I know I'm secure, I'm not afraid of heights. But the second there's nothing holding, then I definitely get like this very uncomfortable feeling. In fact, I used to clean windows. You guys want to know a story about heights?
Sure.
I used to clean windows, just doing like residential houses and stuff.
Yeah.
And there was the only house I ever got scared on. It wasn't because it was like unsafe or anything. It was still as safe as any other job.
Yeah.
But it was a 3-story walkout. So it was like in the backyard is attached to the basement. So it's like 3 stories up, and it was just like an abnormally tall house for 3 stories.
Yep.
And it was I had to extend like a 32-foot ladder to its max length and stand on the 3rd rung from the top.
Got you.
So being 3 stories in the air with nothing to prevent your fall, and you look down, it's weird because like being 30 feet in the air doesn't sound that high. And I'm pretty sure you survive. You survive a 30-foot fall. You're gonna get an injury, certainly, but you would survive it.
Broken bones for sure.
Yeah, unless you had a bad fall in a way that like hits something vital, you would survive it. But man, it's like the feeling I had was just like being at the top there. I was just like, if anything goes wrong right now, it's death, and it just makes you shake. Like I just felt myself shaking. That's why like I watch these videos. I'm like, man, like they're not even. It's not 3 stories that they're looking at.
They're hundreds.
Like, this is nuts.
No, because
I got scared doing that. I was definitely like shook just by being up there and then coming down. I was like, oh, thank God that's done. Bad feeling.
Yeah, because you were like. I think there's like don't quote me on this because again I'm an idiot, but it sounds like you were like on the edge of like because like when the team I'm with when we were looking at doing some team building stuff we're looking at going to like the like army base near here, right? Okay. And like at the army base you have to like do like the rappel thing or just something like that. Basically something where God fucking damn it.
Take them out, man. Take them out if you gotta. Oh, they're juicy.
They are juicy.
Is there blood in them too from cutting up your yums?
No, I'm fine. See, here's the thing. Now that that's out, I can be a lot more fucking silly because I can actually talk. And
there you go.
Move my mouth.
Yeah, you were really ruining the show by not being silly. You weren't in the silly zone at all.
It's hard to talk with these things in. I'm not gonna lie to you.
We're trying to have a hee time.
And it's all my fault. All my
me
fault.
time.
Okay, now I'm back into it. Into it. What the fuck was I just saying? I actually forget.
You were talking about heights.
On the army base.
On the army base.
Basing.
Thank you. So don't quote me on this, but allegedly there's like the thing you gotta do where you gotta like jump, and it's like right on the edge of like, cause you know, for example, like we've all been on a fucking plane here, right? I don't know about you guys, but I'm very afraid of heights, but like when I'm on a plane and I look down, I'm not like, ugh.
Yeah, planes don't bother me at all. So like I feel invincible in a plane.
Right. So that's like I guess like a like mental thing of like at a certain point you just go like it's just I'm just high up, period. But like that fear kind of like dissipates a little bit. But like there's like a point. So like that 30 feet, like 32 feet is like that like edge point, I guess. Of like,
yeah.
Of like where you're like I'm high, but not like
I'm high.
Of like, but like I
like
can't
I'm high,
comprehend how
high.
fucking high I am.
Yeah,
kind of thing. So that makes sense.
Yeah. It definitely is a. How are you with heights, Noah?
Like I definitely have a healthy fear of heights. Like I grew up like working at like a summer camp, so I had to do like I did stuff like with rock climbing and we had a zip line and stuff. So I got like I'm really comfortable if it's anything like with a harness. Seeing the videos of those guys, like that shit scares me.
Yeah.
Only because it's like everything else is like as long as you trust the equipment you're with. If you're like
exactly,
which I don't.
Yeah,
no, but the equipment is like so unlikely. Like, and when you talk about airplanes too, it's like you being in your car is like substantially more dangerous than being in an airplane. Anyways, are you guys? How are you guys with like rides? Are you guys good like roller coaster and zip line people? Are you guys into that?
I don't like the height ones. I'll do anything but go high.
Yeah, again, so you're just scared of everything.
No. Okay.
You actually are just a fearful boy. Listen. You're a fearful little boy of everything.
I am. Because you know why? Why? You can't trust these fucking machines, okay? Because one day they're going to turn on us, and they're going to be the ones to kill us. And one day you're going to go, I can't wait to go on this fucking roller coaster. And then that's when the machine's going to go, yes, again. And then it's fucking Choo Choo Charlie on your ass.
This is what you
want. And then it goes, and it gets you.
Edgar Craig's going to hate you.
Yeah. Well, I think in my mind, it's going to be easy to do. So, do we want to move on to... listen, I want to tell you what I have planned next. Listen, it's a spooky episode. I got lots of spooky stuff planned.
Okay.
Next thing we have is...
Let it be known.
It's a really horrifying... It's going to be similar to what we watched at the start, but much more like accessible to everyone.
Am I going to get spooked?
No, but you're going to feel very grossed out and uncomfortable.
So, Hammer, I have a complaint. A spooky episode...
Yeah.
And Craig has brought nothing spooky yet. He's only made me feel uncomfortable.
What do you want to see for spooky stuff?
What does spooky mean, though?
You literally, on the very first episode, we watched that spooky fallen angel clip.
Yeah, that was
great clip, by the way.
It was a great clip.
And you were like looking away from the screen. What kind of content is that? You guys want to come watch Anthony be cower in fear like a little scaredy boy that he is? That's what we do here on an internet show. It's Anthony peeking between his fingers while he cries and farts and stuff.
Just cries and farts and
Those
stuff.
scaredy farts.
Farts will always break the tension. Let's
True
let that be known.
Okay, well, I mean, the other thing I have, there's a few random clips we don't necessarily need to see, and then I also just wanted to open up the floor for some spooky stories. Any personal spooky stories? I think I've heard everyone.
Are we doing a short one today?
Was that?
We're doing a short episode today?
Well, we're almost an hour and some in.
I guess.
What are we at for time, Noah? How much?
We've been.
Oh yeah, we got 13 minutes left on the recording. Yeah. Okay, let's do the Mr. Meaty's.
Mr. Meaty. Which one? I watched the first one, which is like.
I think the first one is the 3-minute episode is worth watching, and we can just give live reaction to it because this thing is gonna blow your mind. I want to just give a quick pre-ramble about this show. So, some of you may have seen this if you were a kid in the 90s. It came out in early 2000s, I think. What did it say? 2006, something like that. There's a show called Mr. Meaty's. Mr. Meaty. It was one of those shows that comes on like you guys know Nana Lala. You remember that show?
No.
Another creepy puppet show. Yeah, it's like the one with this little green puppet just mumbles everything. It was one of those shows that's like a filler. It's like a filler between your episodes of whatever you're watching. You know, maybe you're watching some Sponge Busy, and Mr. Meaty comes on on Nickelodeon for some reason. So keep this in mind.
This was on Nickelodeon?
It came on Nickelodeon in the United States, which was very bizarre because in Canada, I don't think Nickelodeon allowed it there. It was on CBC, I think.
That's because we have more laws that protect our children up here.
CBS?
Not enough.
We have media laws that protect our children up here.
CBS. Sorry, CBC.
We're basically
CBC?
The Canadian Broadcasting Corporation, the biggest name in
They put this on there, yeah. So this is where it was in Canada. So this would have come on in between like your whatever.
Arthur and
yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Arthur
like
and
between like the
Berenstein Bears?
Yes. So this is keep this in mind. So this is the time where this would come on it would give you a 10-minute run where it gives you 2 short episodes of this like literal nightmare fuel. Like it's gonna be scary for you to watch right now.
Maybe I do remember it. Hold on. Let's have a look here.
The whole thing, it's very gross and creepy. Let's just watch. Let's watch an episode together. It's 3 minutes long.
I'm looking forward to being spooked. I came here to get spooked.
Exactly. This is I don't know what message was missed. It's this extra super spooky Halloween episode, you guys.
It's the super duper spooky.
No one said anything about hee times for this one.
Are you ready?
We're trying.
We're ready. Okay, let's do it. Oh, this is called Mr. Meaty Crispy Hand episode, by the way, too. I feel like I remember this. you want to turn it down a touch just so we don't get too much echo?
Mr. Meaty, nice to meet you.
Like,
Hamburger. Make it bloody.
Hamburger,
look,
make it
look,
bloody.
can we get a close up of Anthony's face
So,
right now? He's not loving it already.
You like blood and stuff?
Yeah. Sure, I guess.
Would you like a tour of our
Everything is wrong.
bloody Mr.
like this.
Meaty
Everything is wrong about it.
franchise?
Okay.
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 Like they look gross, right? Like
Yeah,
they
no.
intentionally look gross in a way that's like when you're a kid too. This is like
Okay,
10
well,
times
come on back
scarier.
here. This
10
is
times,
really
yeah.
the exciting part back here. This is where all the truly meaty stuff happens. That's a meat chub spinning there, and that's how we skin the
fuck is a
animals
meat
there. And
chub?
it's a very powerful microwave, and well, those are all Parker's snacks, I suppose. Oh, and this is my creepy friend
Yeah.
Parker.
Oh, hi.
Hey, Parker.
Yeah, come on
Hey,
over.
Parker.
Let's see what he's doing.
Okay.
Oh, hey,
it just
hey,
feels
you know
like
what?
some
You guys should be
fucking
very, very
creep
careful
made this in
because
their
there's
garage,
pig
you
lard
know?
all over the floor and it's very slippery, okay? So just be careful. See, I told you it was very slippery in here.
Take your hand out of there.
It's really bubbling in there.
Take your hand out already.
I'm actually getting extremely uncomfortable.
I don't like this.
We must
That
suffer through the
is
spooky episode.
painful.
That happens.
Wait, she likes
all the
it.
time.
Yeah,
She thinks
yeah,
it's
it
cool.
happens all the time. It happens
likes
to me all
She
the
thinks it's
time.
metal.
Mr. Me, right?
Here, I'll show you.
Okay, this is a lot to unpack, you guys. If I'm being honest, this is so much.
It's
to
a
unpack.
kid show?
This is okay.
Just wait. It
way
gets
too much
better.
to
It gets
unpack.
better. It's one more level to go.
Voila! You have a delicious and nutritious snack.
Wait.
Yeah,
What?
the crunchy parts are my favorite. Here.
No. No way. There's no way.
Oh, that's really good.
Whoa.
There's no way.
That is so disgusting.
He didn't just do that. There's
I
no
love
way.
it.
There's no way.
It's delicious. Sure. Parker.
Okay, is that the
High
end? That's the
five.
end. Bro, what the hell is
Dude,
that?
just a casual kid show with self-cannibalization.
It's my least favorite
That's
episode
like
we've ever done.
self-mutilation.
It's my least favorite episode that we've ever done.
We suffer for your enjoyment.
It's my least favorite. I'm crying right now.
I hope everyone's not
I'm
just
crying.
suffering with
I'm
us
crying right now. There's tears in my eyes.
What the hell is that?
Imagining the youth of our
I
nation.
didn't know. I only watched the first
The
part
youth
of
of
that
our
episode.
nation. Watching that and using that
Yeah.
as motivation to go out there. See, hold on. I'm
You
gonna,
got a bit here. You're about to cry?
I'm gonna get the fucking one tear. Hold on, here it comes. Fuck
Okay.
the youth. I'm gonna get back and see the youth of our nation. There, here it comes. Watching that just brings a man to tears.
Yeah. But like genuinely, like
Come on.
someone needs to go to jail for showing that on a
How's
kids
that performance,
network.
though? Come on, was that
That's beautiful.
That's pretty.
I bought it, and
You buy
I know
it?
that on some level you kind of mean it because like that is like actually horrifying.
No. Like, you
What
know,
is that?
Joke aside, that was quite uncomfortable to watch.
That's
yeah.
Mr. Meaty.
Okay, so like,
So
like, imagine you get
let's,
your
let's
Whoa.
hold on. If this is
Yeah.
if it's a Mr. Meaty box, let's fucking
open it up,
and
unpack that
bitch.
shit.
You want to
Yeah.
watch more?
Do you want to watch another clip?
I mean, might as well.
weird too. It's beautiful.
Thank
Here we go. What's this? What is this?
Lovely.
Okay.
Hula
You know what?
Gravy.
No.
Goodness.
No.
Keep this chicken warm, everybody. Get in there with your hands. That's right.
Don't push me into the chicken.
Trying to warm him up.
Such like fever dream nightmare.
Yeah.
shit. Like what?
Why is it?
There's getting. Do you want to know here? I'll tell you guys.
Fuck.
I want to tell you guys about an episode too. There's this episode that I couldn't get the full clips for it, so I didn't include it. But there's an episode where one of the guys gets a tapeworm.
'Kay.
This is like the notorious episode that like really freaked kids out, and like was like one of the ones that probably got it pulled. Basically, there's a tapeworm in like the whatever the guy with the round face.
Yeah.
is. He has a tapeworm, and it's like this nasty like worm that actually like shoots out of his mouth and like grabs meat and swallows it.
Just like fucking Alien, and that was like the reference.
And there's a scene where the guy like attaches fishing line to a piece of meat, and the worm comes out, eats it, and he's like rips the worm out of this giant worm out of the guy's stomach. It was just like, because dude, tapeworms, like the thought of tapeworms as a kid to me, I thought that was horrifying. I was like, that's way too much to see it visualized. I was like, that'd been the end of me. Here's the topic I wanted to bring up.
Okay.
With this, so rather than just watching, creepy nightmare fuel for no good reason, do you guys have anything in your childhood that you can remember that really scared you, that you were like deathly afraid of, that like either that you saw in a movie or a show? Like, did anything like really stick with you, or anything happen as a kid that like scared you in that kind of way, where you're like, now I'm afraid of that thing?
I remember being afraid of basements and like furnaces.
But did something happen?
No, man. Just
scared of the dark.
Very good imagination. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just very fucking active out here, being like, ooh, the monster in there.
Certainly, basements are where the bad things happen.
Yeah.
Did you have anything that spooked you as a kid?
Shit. Sorry, guys.
I watched the Jurassic Park series definitely like too early.
Yeah.
Like it was one of those things like I watched it like at a
sure.
cousin's or something when the parents like didn't know what I was watching.
Yeah.
That scared the shit out of me.
Do you know what specifically? Like, was there a certain dinosaur, or just in general the idea of like
just
the T-Rex?
The idea that like these things could eat me, because it was like it wasn't. Dinosaurs existed at one point,
Yeah, and you don't really get to
back.
You don't really get to like process it properly as a kid when you're seeing that stuff, right? It's like just like grappling with a life or death situation is just too much for a child. I remember the one thing that stuck with me big time. Well, first of all, I could tell stories about my brother giving me jump scares, like the ghostly car ad. Do you remember that one?
No.
Oh yeah.
My brother straight up like traumatized me.
Oh,
with that one,
yeah.
Where he's like, "Hey, come watch this video," and I'm like 6 or like I don't know, young as shit, and I watch it. Literally, like have a genuine like horrible flight response, just run screaming to my parents because I like was horrified of it, and then I couldn't watch videos online for the next like 5 years,
dude. I remember that
because I was
too.
so scared.
I've seen that.
Dude, jump scares back in the day, that was such a shitty thing to do. Actually, it's just such like a scumbag thing to do, just like scare the shit. But the one thing that got to me really bad, have you guys seen Shaun of the Dead?
No.
It was like the year that you guys know Shaun of the Dead?
Like I've heard of it, but I've never seen it. No.
With Simon Pegg?
Yeah, no.
You guys know Noah? You haven't seen that?
Yeah, I know of it. I haven't seen
Hot Fuzz? Have you guys seen Hot Fuzz?
No.
You guys suck, first of all.
Oh, wow, okay.
Let's
all this name stuff that we've watched.
Dude, Shaun of the Dead, are you kidding me? Those are both like ones you guys gotta watch.
That's
like,
a straight
good movies.
How many movies exist out there today, Craig? More
but
than
those
5?
those are ones that are like, those were like sort of
big
in the sense that they were like comedies that were done differently.
Have you seen the Mighty Ducks?
Fuck you.
Yeah. Hey,
you know
Hammer,
that's a sensitive topic.
Hey, Hammer, have you seen the Mighty Ducks before?
Yeah, I have actually.
Wow, fuck you, Craig, for not seeing the Mighty Ducks.
We're not talking about the Mighty Ducks. We're talking about what I want to talk about right now. You guys haven't seen that, so I get to.
Right, and on that note, we're gonna take a quick commercial break.
Okay, I'll say my thing when we get back.
I also have one that I remember.
Cool. Okay, so anyways.
Okay, we get it. It's time. So my thing that I wanted to say.
Oh, I didn't get to. Oh, I see it. Mine's really quick, but there's a scene in Shaun of the Dead. It's a zombie movie.
Spoiler alert.
It's a zombie movie comedy. It's really good.
It's a
zombie. I've watched it in my adult life or like later teens, whatever, and I enjoyed the movie thoroughly. But when I first watched it, whenever it came out, I was probably like 12 or 13, like young enough that shit can still really scare you.
Yeah.
And I remember just like watching the movie and being like. Just like kind of like I was always really susceptible to horror stuff when I was a kid, so I was like really uneasy about it going in, and just like watching through, I was like, okay, we're doing fine. And then there's this one scene where they're in this bar.
Spoilers.
And this guy is standing by, like one of the characters is standing by the glass, and just all of a sudden like a bunch of zombies like break the glass and come and just grab him. It's just like a very random moment.
Yeah.
And they like pull this guy back, and as he's like being pulled back, they start like using their hands to like open up his stomach and just start pulling guts out. And like I had never seen gore like that in my entire life up to that point. And it like actually affected me. Like I was like, I was just like it was so horrible to watch. I can like watch guts and stuff now.
So
no
like
problem.
jarring.
Yeah, it was horrible as a kid. It was just like the very first time being exposed to that level of gore, and purely the thought of someone reaching into your guts. I was just like, fuck,
pain.
That one got me. You got one?
Yeah, I remembered after Hammer started telling his story about like him being a young youth. I remember I went to I went to Spider-Man 2 with my grandpa.
That's not a movie.
You're right. It's a film. You're right. It's a film.
It's a masterpiece.
It's a masterpiece.
It's a goddamn cinematic masterpiece.
It's a goddamn piece of art. Okay?
Yeah.
No. And I remember I had a similar false sense of bravado as I showed here before because I was like,
Spider-Man 2. I'm trying to think what
the one with Doc Ock.
Oh, there's jump scares in that actually too.
Not even that. And the funny part, it wasn't even jump scares, but like I'd seen it once prior, so I was going to it again with my like grandpa.
Yeah.
And so I thought I was chilling, but there's a scene, spoiler alert, where when they put his like Doc arms on, and then they have a life of their own. They have like a mind of their own, right?
Yeah.
And so it just fucking goes to town on those people. And I remember like I just turned to my grandpa. I was like, "Can we leave?" And he was like,
"You were really freaked out by just the idea of
yeah." And he was like, "Yep." And I was like, "God damn!" And I felt like such a little coward, even at age like I don't know 6 or 7.
Well, but there's definitely something to it. Like when you're kids, like there's certain concepts that you have not come to like face at all yet. That can just like randomly happen in a movie, and your parent might be watching it, being like, "Oh, this is just totally fine.
Yeah,
I've seen this before." You know?
No, but it was definitely weird because like I had seen it before. Like that scene did fuck with me before, but I don't know, just like seeing. I don't know why. I think it was just seeing it again, just like
interesting,
just like really fucked me, and I just like,
I
was like, ooh.
Yeah, I've had. I don't deal with tons of that stuff anymore, but yeah, definitely like growing up, I had a ton of just like fear, like actual fear of things that like jump scares and just like scary things happening. I used to be not good with it at all, but I don't know. You start once you like watch a bunch of horror movies, you kind of just totally desensitized to it because if anyone's watched a horror movie in the last 10 years, it's just like fucking 95 jump scares and loud noises the whole time. And eventually you're just like, well, none of this really bothers me anymore.
I can relate to like the not watching or like being very wary of like online internet videos because like I remember back when like I'm not sure if it was instant.
I had to watch videos on silent for like 3 years. And like watch through silent and then watch through again.
See, I would always click through. So it's like I would take the like cursor or whatever, and I would just like a video like I would just move it through and just be like, okay, then it's gonna happen. All right, yeah.
Bro, there was one. I'm not even kidding. It was the worst experience ever. It took me like 4 years to recover and like finally be able to start watching YouTube again. It was like YouTube and just like whatever online videos. I started and when I was young, I was really into stuff like magic and like juggling.
The Gathering?
Yeah, no, not The Gathering. Like literal like magic tricks and
so
stuff like that.
So you didn't have friends, what you're saying, when you were young? You were like, oh, I want to spend all my time just fucking with like a rabbit in my room, and hocus pocus and.
That's the thing. I never actually learned any magic tricks, but I was like told myself that I wanted to. I also wanted to learn.
Was this your magician outfit?
No.
Was this your magician outfit?
I'm obviously Aragorn.
You were wearing a cape, sir. No one.
With the distinctive.
Where is the hat hammer for pondering thoughts we have over here?
I would love to finish my story, if you'll allow it.
Sorry, Houdini.
Is that all you got?
Sorry, Harry.
Okay.
I couldn't think of the names. I was like, what's his name again? Like the magician man. Anyways.
But so I was like watching this video and I was trying to learn magic tricks, and I think the video title was like "How to Float Like Chris Angel" or something like that. And I just watched it, and this kid, it's just a kid that comes on. He's like I was like, oh, sick, it's a kid my age. Like, he'll tell me all about he can do it, I can do it too. And it's like 6 minutes into a 10-minute video, and then randomly, like, the exorcism lady face shows up. Scared the shit out of me again. I had, like, the exact same reaction of just, like, flight response kicked in, but this time, like, I just, like, literally ran upstairs to my own room and just went on the bed and was like, fuck! Like, god damn, like I just ruined me again. So I never watched videos again. And it's so, but how troll are you doing that in a magic tutorial? Like, it's so needless.
You so good.
You did give me good. That's why I thought,
I imagine you being like,
Craig, we should find the video and reach out to the guy for comment.
I'm pretty sure they take screamers off of YouTube now because it's like not good, you know, to have.
I just imagine Craig just so into this fucking video. He's like, I can't wait to be Chris Angel.
He was like showing actual stuff. He was like showing like weird stuff with his feet, where he's like lifting one foot and all that stuff. And then I was like, oh man, it shattered me. The other thing,
that's so fucking funny. That's so like
something else.
How old were you?
I don't know. At that point, I was like, like
2 weeks ago,
like 12, 13. At that point, probably like a little bit early teens.
Can we get back to the magic thing? Because I don't know why, but I just think
that's why I remember. Listen, this is when I was young. Even like through my early like some of my teenage years, I was like really convinced that I wanted to like do some sort of weird talent thing. Like at one point I wanted to juggle. Dude, at one point, this is so fucking embarrassing.
Say it.
I wanted to be a ventriloquist after watching Jeff Dunham.
You know what?
Could
you know what, brother?
imagine? You guys wouldn't be friends.
I don't want to be a ventriloquist, but I definitely wanted to learn how to like throw my voice.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I just like it was anyone who's a teenager, I think, found Jeff Dunham to be so hilarious.
Oh yeah,
you know? Like everyone thought it was so funny. That shit is so unwatchable now.
Oh, it's bad.
Not even.
It's bad. Bad news bears.
It's like honestly like cringeworthy bad. But like I don't know what it is. Like as a kid, it's just so goofy and silly. He's got all these dumb characters, and it's like ha ha ha. Like, everything is so good.
You know
and I don't know why. I was really drawn to it. I wanted to do that. So yeah, I wanted to juggle. I wanted to do magic. I wanted to. Juggling was the one that I actually gave like the most effort in, and I could actually juggle pretty well for a while. I could do like 4 balls at once.
You do 4?
Yeah.
Still on 3.
I can't do that anymore. I used to be able to do it.
Anyways,
kind of sick. Yeah.
So if you want to see Craig do a magic trick, what you'll have to do is talent show.
We should all do a talent. We should do a talent show together.
What would your talent be these days? Because
I haven't really thought about that. I'm not really good at it.
I was gonna say because
if I'm being honest.
I know Hammer and I are quite gifted, but
at what? What are you guys' talents?
I can beatbox.
Okay, you got your true that. You actually do have a good talent.
I can also rap.
We should do a talent show. What do you got, Noah? Do you have a talent?
Oh, I'm not gonna tell you about it. You're gonna see it.
Fuck. Okay, I gotta come up with a talent. I'm actually okay.
I don't think you come up with a talent. I think it's something you're just kind of like innately. You're innately kind of just born with the talent to do things. You know what I mean? It's not really like do I teach myself? It's like I was born gifted, and I naturally had rhythm, and I could dance or keep a tune or
you're gonna bring up the
like
rhythm
that.
Thing, even though after I told you that was one of my most sensitive things
I did.
ever. Yeah, you're gonna bring that up.
I am.
That's
I
cool.
am.
That's very
on the
in
pod.
character of you. To me, you make a fool of me again on our show.
Exactly.
I'm actually kind of like a little bit rattled right now as I'm pondering, do I have any talents? And I'm like, the answer I'm leaning towards is no. What do I do about that? What is my life worth anymore?
Get a hobby?
I have hobbies. I mean, but none of them are talents.
Hey, I know what your talent is. We could set up a projector. Okay, so it's like Hammer goes up there, does a mystery thing. I go up there,
do something cool.
I'll do something cool. I got it.
Okay,
I have so many talents to.
Noah's gonna do something secret but cool as well.
And then it's like fog comes on the stage. Okay, dry ice.
Okay.
Projector screen comes down, right? And then all you see is Craig. He comes out.
Don't do this.
He pops a chair down.
Fuck you for this.
He pops a chair down in front of the screen.
Absolutely fuck you.
And all you see is Super Smash Brothers on the screen.
Oh, you're going for Smash. Okay.
Oh no. Okay. Because League's just like it's just like a lot more of a setup, but it's just him just playing online Smash in front of the auditorium.
Am I not good at anything else? Am I really not good at anything else? Is that what you're trying to tell me? This is a really...
You see, there's talents, and then there's stuff you can do in a talent show. You guys see the difference between those two?
I do.
Like a talent that you're saying, like you'd have talent that things that just apply to life.
Like think of the person that invented like the mRNA vaccine. Do you think that they are a talented individual?
Yes.
Do you think that they would do well on a stage in
Yes.
a middle school talent show?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
What
would they do?
Why are you doubling down on yes for that? That doesn't make sense at all. What were they going to do?
Are you telling me that if you were in middle school right now, you wouldn't want to hear the fucking person who invented the mRNA?
Yeah, but like,
vaccine?
no, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't. If what are you talking about? You think a middle schooler cares?
You're sitting here and telling me you're going to sit here and tell me.
Yes.
You're going to sit here and tell the educator, the one who's dealing with your children, the front lines, okay? The front lines. That kids wouldn't want to hear a TED talk about the importance of getting vaccinated in today's socio-political climate?
Yes.
Tell me that?
I'm going to sit here and tell you that. I think, yes. In fact, I'm concerned now that you think that.
Well, kids, I don't tell you. Because that's who our guest speaker is next week.
I see what you mean. I see what you mean, Noah. There's talents, and then there's like talent show stuff. And I don't have a talent show stuff, but guess what? I'm also a talentless loser in life.
I was gonna say because there's also just
No, I feel like my talent would be being kind of funny.
You could
kind of funny
up.
a little bit.
You could do some stand up.
Well, yeah. Speaking of which, I'd like to refresh your memory on something. When we do finally make it to a year of doing this podcast, we formed an agreement at the start of this that was you were gonna do some stand up.
Fuck.
And I will be holding you to that. And I believe that I also said that I would also do it as well.
If I like
I do stand up too.
You want to do it too?
Make it? Hell yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna do an internet show, open mic night. We can record it and we can upload it as an episode. We can bomb together.
Sure, we'll bomb.
We can bomb together.
It won't be funny. But let's fuck.
Well, I mean, you know what? What does it matter?
It doesn't.
You have to go bomb. You know.
Everybody's got a bomb.
Okay. You guys.
Because you know what? Because you know why we have to go fucking do stand up? Because we sit here saying we're having a hee time. We don't know if we're having a hee time. We don't know what people at home are having. We know we're in here laughing, right?
Yeah.
Right? But we need to go out there and test the waters.
I see what you mean.
See how truly
maybe
we are.
To really like
take us to the next level.
Yeah, we do have to like put ourselves out there.
Exactly.
You know? It's like at first I was like really worried about sharing a video thing with the world, but I realized I can just basically totally detach, dissociate. I can upload this, not think about what anyone is thinking, and then therefore doesn't affect me.
Exactly.
But if I'm in a room doing exactly this, that would affect me.
Exactly.
Do you have stage fright? Because I do.
Not if I'm prepared.
I've got horrible stage fright.
I guess if I'm no, I just say no. I don't.
I feel like if I memorize it, I feel like if you have it if I had everything memorized, then I would be chilling. My stage fright always comes from when I have to improvise.
Have you done a decent amount of stuff on stage before?
No, I did one improv. I had I did an improv class. And yeah, I had the worst experience ever doing the showcase. Even though like obviously Veronica was there and she's like, no, like you did fine, like everything was fine. I got so horribly like blackout anxious doing it.
I know.
it was horrible. And it stuck with me after. Like I was devastated after. I couldn't think clearly for like, yeah, that was a. I gotta do it again though. You know, I feel like that's not what should happen during it, and I feel like I can do better. You know,
gotta get back on the horse.
I honestly feel like just doing this too, and just in here, just messing around, and now that we've put ourselves out there, and I know that I have nothing to worry about in the sense that anyone who hates us for doing this or thinks we're dumb and cringe is like they've already said that and then left. You know, they're not here watching.
Exactly.
Anymore. You know, I feel like we can like start to practice and get better. So
yeah, no.
Did someone say this is a spooky app? Because I'm pretty sure this is a fucking wholesome revelations app now.
This is a getting in tune with oneself sort of episode. Hammer, do you get stage fright? So when we do stand up, what about you?
Like I do, but like it's something I worked really hard at for a lot of my life.
Yeah, you've done public speaking and stuff.
I did. Yeah, I've done a lot of public speaking. I had to do a lot when I was trying to start a company because we had to do like pitches. Yeah, like an investment pitch.
You're on
like
the
every week,
all the time.
So that definitely got over a lot because it's like it was pretty high stakes, which is usually what freaks me out when I realize like, oh shit, I actually have to like look good here.
Do you guys think you could handle bombing? Like, does bombing scare you?
Bombing honestly scares me.
My concern is like I could say like, oh yeah, like the idea of you bomb with a bit, whatever, it doesn't go good. Like it's like I feel like you can think about it like whatever, but I always think about it's like the first joke that doesn't land, it just affects everything, you know.
Yeah,
like for me, I'd be like, oh, that one didn't go, and now I'm like nervous and not feeling good. And
like I wouldn't like I've done a decent amount of stuff on stage, like not like, which is weird as I wasn't like a drama kid or whatever growing up, but I've seemed to always find myself doing MCs and fucking
I feel like you'll MC a lot of weddings. You'll MC a lot of weddings in your day.
Hey, to those who know
out
me
of pity for certain,
for sure, because you couldn't find anybody else, but
MC nonetheless.
Yeah, but I think like that's something for sure for me is like, well, I may not be staged to get up there and just start talking because I'm very little shame. When things don't go well and I don't get those ha-has, like I remember when I was doing Hammer, you'd remember in grade 12, exactly, when I did that performance at grad.
What was the performance? Oh yeah, I remember the historian stuff.
Yeah.
You guys killed it.
Yep. We're not gonna name it because I want people to go find it. Anyways, the point being,
here, I'll pull it up on YouTube real quick.
Let's do a reaction.
Let's not do that.
This is actually what I had planned.
The point being that because like when we walked out, I think one of the first jokes that I said like didn't hit, and I was just like, but like
that's a bad feeling. But you had it memorized. Guys, something haunted happened. The camera died. The camera was murdered in the middle of our recording. Very sad. We lost some stuff.
With the candlestick.
Basically, all we talked about is how Anthony thinks he's the coolest guy ever and is better than everyone. And it was really, honestly, not even worth listening to because everyone knows he thinks he's the sickest guy, whatever, all this stuff.
Hey, man, we all have a role to play in life, and me on this internet show, okay?
Yeah.
I'm shooting to be number one. Wait, hold on. Can we reestablish the rankings before we do our outro?
I feel like we should have been. I'm gonna throw something at you guys right now.
No.
Never mind then.
No.
Yeah, forget it.
I don't like it.
Forget it.
No. There has to be a hierarchy.
No, you're right.
Oh, it's who answers to whom.
I was going to say we should get rid of the hierarchy.
Who answers
and just
to whom,
be
then?
friends, but I guess, yeah.
All right, we all know who's the bottom.
I think that was well established that I'm at the bottom. Yeah.
Were you making a fucking
sex joke? All right, well, maybe it was a good thing.
I went over Craig's head. He just went, I'm the bottom.
I'm literally the bottom. I don't know what to say. Guys, it's very sad. The recording cut out, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason. The great Crystal is still here looking after us. Our spooky episode is coming to an end. Hopefully, it was like fun for people to watch and not just like I hope like we kind of got the creeps so that you guys could laugh at us getting the creeps. I'm hoping that's what's going to happen because from our perspective, if I'm being honest, watching the things we watched, didn't feel great. Mr. Meaty, like just
everything made me quite uncomfortable. I was honestly coming. I was thinking you're gonna give me a few more jump scares than you did today. I was thinking you're gonna give me.
Yeah, I'm not into jump scares. It's fucking lame.
See,
lame as shit.
Or just like there wasn't enough suspense today. It was just you know what I mean.
Yeah, I feel you. You know what? I should have more horror.
I was gonna say just to pile on you a little bit more.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just wasn't good.
Yeah, I'm really not carrying my weight.
Yeah, honestly, I think you could do more and do better. Actually,
okay, I agree. But I will say, here's the thing: this is the first super extra spooky Halloween special that we've ever done.
The first extra duper super duper spooky wookie episode.
Yes. When we do this again next year, we'll have learned from this episode.
And what will we do differently?
Yeah,
what are we gonna do differently?
What are we going to do differently?
Give me two things.
I think it's going to be, well, first of all, this show is going to adapt and change as we get more time and people on board with it. And the more support we get, the more crazy stuff we're going to do. And I'm thinking that maybe there's some like...
I didn't ask for a soliloquy. I just said two things that you would do differently. Number one.
More spooks. More spooks.
Okay.
More spooks.
And number two, better costume.
I think our
better
costumes
costume. Actually dress as the best Lord of the Rings character, which is Samwise Gamgee. And with that, 3, 2, 1, welcome back! We'll try it again.
I was going to say something.
Okay.
I could arguably be Samwise Gamgee in this outfit.
You honestly
probably
could.
Closer to that than Aragorn.
Fair. Welcome back to the code!